Where tension meets passion. Two new fragrances from Hugo. Hugo XY for him, Hugo XX for her. Harmony is overrated.
Hi Jonathan, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. You?
I'm fine, thank you. So let's talk about you and Hugo Boss. What did you think when Hugo Boss asked you to become the new face of Hugo Boss XY?
Well, I'd already done one campaign for them for Hugo Green, and we got on well, you know, and I think the campaign went quite good. And so when they asked me to do this XXXY, I was in China at the time shooting a film, and so they said they'd come to Shanghai and we could do it in Shanghai, which I think gave a great energy and a great sort of like vibe to something, to do it in a place that's so extraordinary and so vibrant. And I think it infused us with more vibrancy towards what we wanted to portray.
And you mentioned that working together with Hugo Boss was really creative and fulfilling. In what sense?
Well, you know, we got to travel to incredibly nice places, and I got to work with some, you know, very nice photographers, with like Rankin and Mario Sorrento and Chris Applebaum, and you know, all of these people all have their own special gifts, and the Hugo team have like a special gift for being able to sort of like bring a concept to reality.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, I got this concept that Glenn and Julian had created of. You know, this couple in a boxing ring. This is like that early stage of a romance that you know is going to work out fantastically. It's that first spark, and after they have watched this boxing match, Madison Square Garden, which is where we imagine that we are, after the place clears out, they step into the ring and have a go at it.
And what do you think about the fragrances? Why do you like them?
I don't know. They're kind of fresh. I like XX is very, very nice, and what I like about it is sort of like, you know, it's a very cool bottle and all of that, but after wearing it for like an hour or 2 hours, it actually starts to smell better. So I kind of like. I think that's the mark of something that's good, that it smells even better sort of at the end of the night than when you put it on first. Yeah, Betty's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. She's kind of, yeah, she's got a great sort of like innocence from her photography, but you know, she's also, you know, very, very smart and kind of devious and mischievous, and hence why she was very, very good for this campaign.
Well, Hugo XY, Hugo XX is the first partner fragrance that we created for the Hugo brand, i.e. we're launching a female and a male fragrance at the same time. What we didn't want to do is go out there and just do what everybody else has done before, launch a fragrance that is about either romance or sex. Given that the Hugo brand really writes on his banner that it's very authentic and reverent, we were looking for an idea, a concept, a territory that was unique for this market. I think what we found with Hugo XXXY is an idea that strikes a heart with the people we're trying to attack, i.e. it tells them the advantages of a relationship, how it really is. It's about the conflict, but in the love, and that combined creates a result that's really worth living in a relationship. Hugo XX for her, Hugo XY for him. They work together to create something better. Jonathan Rhys Meyers for you was probably the easiest casting choice I've ever made. We were looking for somebody who could personalize the brand, who could be the brand, and who wouldn't have to pretend to be somebody else. It's difficult to do that with models, but Jonathan is a real person, and when the opportunity arose that we could work with him, it was literally, we only thought about it for a few seconds.
May I ask you a last thing?
Yes.
Could you say something in French for the Move on TV and for all the women who's going to watch the interview? Could you say, je suis Jonathan Rhys Meyers et vous regardez Move on TV? Can you say it in English?
I can say it in English. Hi, I'm Jonathan Rhys Meyers, and you're watching
Move on TV.
Move on TV.
Thank you very much.
There you go. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
My French is dreadful. I will not.
Oh, your French is good.
No.
Where tension meets passion. Two new fragrances from Hugo. Hugo XY for him, Hugo XX for her. Harmony is overrated.